Assalamualaikum and good evening. I beg to Dr. Zafira. So today we are from Group 1. We would like to present about the Haccp plan for Vermicelli. Before that, I would like to express my appreciation for your guidance and support throughout the whole journey in completing this Haccp plan. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves first. So my name is Nurdayana binti Mak Syahbudin and my matric number is 198491.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Husna Sofia binti Salim. My matric number is 198638.
My name is Adlina Jiha binti Azhar and my matrix number is 196364.
My name is Nur Aini Rushada binti Mama Azhar and my matrix number is 198558. For this presentation, I will present to you about the summary of document 1 until document 6. So, let's begin. The first document is about the company profile. So, actually, our company name is Vermicelli Company and our type of product is a vermicelli. A little bit brief about our company history is our company is started in 1999 as a family business distributing handmade vermicelli in Serdang area. Under the name of the Vermicelli, our company grew over the years into a leader in a pasta distribution business, acquiring other food services companies and expanding our geographic reach. The mission of our company is we will succeed only by creating value for our customers, our suppliers, our employees, and our shareholders. We will extremely build loyal customer relations and create solutions. Explore, discover, create, and deliver. The vision of our company is, at Vermicelli, we believe that our most valuable assets are our associates and our customers. Our goal is to create an innovative, entrepreneurial environment that empowers great ideas. We want our associates to have the creativity to see, the freedom to develop, and also the freedom to act. We will act with integrity and responsiveness in all facets of our business. So basically, this is our organization chart. We have a director, president, general manager. Under general manager, we have 5 branches, which is the plant manager, research and development center, production center, financial center, and also quality control. Under quality control, we have operation managers and also purchasing supervisor. Under research and development center, we have design development and sample department. Under the production center, we have manufacturing department, packaging department, and also industry engineering department. Under the financial center, we have accounting, audit, and cashier. The next one is factory layout. So basically, this is the layout of our factory that we already done it before. The next one is Haccp team and profile. We start with the quality manager. Our quality manager in our company is Nur Aini Rushada. The function of the quality manager is to ensure all company products and services meet quality standards product descriptions. The second one is production manager, which is Husna Sofia. The function of production manager is to ensure that manufacturing processes run efficiently, that this is including the production process and also the design. The third one is Human Resource Manager, which is Nur Dayana. The function of Human Resource Manager is to managing and recruitment and selection processes, oversee workers' compensation and performance management. The fourth one is Maintenance Supervisor, which is Adlin Najiha. The function of maintenance supervisor is to ensure all legal and regulatory documents are filed and monitor compliance with laws and regulations. The last one is technical manager, which is Adam Rizwan. The function of technical manager is to understand different programming language and ability to solve problems in coding, testing, and also the deployment. The next one is Haccp scope. The Haccp scope or Haccp scope of Vermicelli starts at the sourcing and receiving of raw materials and ingredients through processing and packaging, and finishes at distribution and information provision to the consumer. The study also addresses major hazard categories, including chemical, physical, and biological. Haccp system is basically the techniques that implemented in our strain pasta processing establishment to ensure the total safety of the end products. It is a system standard, a scientifically proven program, internationally acclaimed, and accepted practices to ensure the hygiene of the food processing establishment and thereby achieve the safety of the products. It is a preventive system that designed to identify hazards, ongoing monitoring, and systematically document the total activities in the prescribed formats by the individuals responsible. A regulation of Codex Alimentary Commissions and their internationally accepted practices is the basic guidelines adopted to identify the system. The Haccp team will ensure that all working practices adhere to all current food safety legislations. That is the food safety. Being the world-class exporter of vermicelli, we are committed to sound and responsible about the food safety and the risk-free management during purchasing, processing, packaging, marketing, storage, and exporting our products. We focus on prevention of our products' contamination as the first line in defense against food safety hazards. The policy of our company is our safe food products will cause no risk of harm to consumer and are approved as per food laws and international standards. The second policy is to control points considered as critical are being managed within the hazard plan. The third policy is our factory will demonstrate due diligence with regards to food safety by reducing the potential risk from biological or chemical contamination. The fourth policy is we have established a food safety team to identify all types of control points which could potentially cause a hazard to consumer of our products. And the last policy is we have established an excellent traceability system for our safe food products. The objective of the food safety is first one is to understand the current situation of healthy lifestyle, food quality, and safety issues. The second objective is review and compare ongoing policies in addressing healthy lifestyle, food quality, and safety issues. The third objective is assess quality of policies. And the last objective of food safety is delivering recommendation for future policy development. So next, I will pass to Nur Dayana. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Aini. Now I would like to proceed to the process flow in manufacturing vermicelli. So the first process is receiving of raw materials. The raw materials that we receive are wheat flour and tapioca. And in the receiving area, we also have a material inspection where we will conduct a lab testing on the sampling of the raw materials. The second process is the storage of raw materials. The raw materials need to be stored at a dry place and airtight container. After that, mixings of raw materials. Wheat flour, tapioca, and 30% of potable water have to be mixed in a mixer for about half an hour. Next process is extruding. After the raw material have well mixed, the process will follow by the extrusion. The dough will be extruded by single screw extruder to form a long rod shape. Next is cutting process. The long rods of vermicelli will be cut into a desired length. After the cutting process has been done, the drying process will take place spontaneously and the long rods of vermicelli will be put on the tray dryer at 65 degrees Celsius for 5 hours. The next process is packaging process. The dried vermicelli are packed individual at a net weight of 500 grams, and the individual pack is then bundled and packed in a carton. The straining process also involved in the packaging process to eliminate the physical hazard. The next process is UV disinfection. This process is very crucial because it has to ensure that the hazard, especially the biological and the chemical hazard, has been eliminated in the product. And the last product is storage of vermicelli. The vermicelli need to be stored in cool and dry place before it is ready to ship. So after that, we proceed to the hazard analysis. So the example that we take from the hazard analysis is mixings of raw material. From this, we can see the related ingredients in the mixings raw material is water, wheat flour, and tapioca. And the potential hazard that has during the mixing is biological, chemical, and also physical. For example, for the biological hazard, we have Shigella, E. coli, and Salmonella. So from this, the risk analysis, it has been categorized in three types, which is likelihood, severity, and risk threshold. So the likelihood for the biological hazard is C, which means could occur, and the severity is 1, which means can cause fatality, and the R is 4. If the risk threshold between the number 1 to 10, it is considered has hazard significant. So the potential hazard significant? Yes, because the risk threshold is number of 4. So the justification for this potential hazard is all three microorganisms can be found in water. These microorganisms can contaminate the mixed ingredient and this can be harmful for consumers if they consume the product. So the preventative way to control the hazard is use filtered water and always check the water filtration system to avoid any leakage. So the chemical hazard is arsenic, copper, and the chlorine. So the likelihood is C, could occur. The severity is 2, which means serious illness, and the risk threshold is 8. So the potential is yes, it has a potential hazard significant. So the justification is arsenic can be found naturally in Earth's crust. And water with high arsenic can cause risk of cancer, heart disease, and can be linked to brain development issues in children. Copper can be found in corroded pipes, and water with high copper amount can cause anemia. And chlorine is added to kill germs and pathogens, but exceeding the level requirement, it can cause diarrhea, cramps, and nausea. So the preventative or the control measure is use water that have undergo treatment and use pipe that have epoxy coating, as this will help in avoiding corrosion. So the last hazard is physical hazard, like foreign materials such as sand from the floor. So the likelihood is D, and the S is the 4, which means customer complaint, and the risk threshold is 21, which it has no significant hazard. So the justification is screening and filtering has been done during the receiving. So how the preventative is adequate checking before adding into the mixture. Okay, next I will pass to Adrina Jeha to proceed with hazard plan.
For the hazard plan, for this table, I already conclude all the principle from principle 1 to principle 7, which is in a one table. So for the first CCP is receiving raw materials. As we know, the significant hazards has two, which is biological and physical. But mainly we have CCP at physical hazard. Okay, the significant hazard we got yes, which is 9. It is known to occur and it may affect product's result. For the critical limit, we need to maintain the temperature, and the best temperature is 27 degrees Celsius with 60 to 70% relative humidity. For the monitoring, what that we monitor first is pathogen, pesticides, and foreign materials. We do the operator or the employee or the staff workers will do laboratory testing on the sample of raw materials for every batch. So what we do for the corrective action, we reject the batch of sweet potato or tapioca that did not achieve the achieve the procedure, the standard um, level that we need. Okay, activities are performed according to standard procedure for all the materials that we receive, and we have to record all the foreign materials detection process and keep track the temperature and the source of sweet potato or tapioca. And then for the second CCP, which is mixing, we also have the significant hazard, yes, and it could occur and cause fatality. So we need to, the mixing process is the red zone that we need to always be careful. And the critical limit also, the best temperature at 27% with 60 to 70, 27 degrees Celsius with 60 to 70% relative humidity. So we monitor the pH of the water, and the operator and the workers will take charge for this process. And then how we maintain the pH of the water through the water treatment. And then we always we always do this water treatment for every day to maintain the pH level of water. For the corrective action, we cleaning water treatment equipment to avoid the bacteria and the virus from growth lah. So what we achieve for verification for the process is we cleaning, sanitize, and sterilize correspondingly to the basic procedure. And then we record the temperature log of water. Okay, so we proceed to the next CCP, which CCP3 is packaging. So, packaging. Packaging, the significant hazard is known to occur and it also may affect products result. And then the critical limit, we reject unqualified products. And then what we monitor is packaging materials. The operator will store packaging material in a designated area away from cleaning chemicals and other materials that might cause contamination. And the operator will audit for every month. And then the corrective action, we discard any foreign metal in the packaging materials and we reject any cracked and defective materials. So these activities are performed according to basic procedure, the standard procedure, and we record the products that are rejected. And then for the last CCP, which is UV disinfections. Okay, the significant hazard is 8, which it could occur and it may cause serious illness. Okay, for the critical limit, we just adjust time and temperature according to specification. And then what we want to monitor for these UV disinfections, we want to monitor the presence of pathogen. Operator will take the charge for this process, and we use the membrane filtration for once a day. And then the corrective action that we take is protect the equipment from exposure of unhygienic area. And then the verification is measurement of the appropriate temperature by using thermometer to avoid the possibility for bacteria to grow. And then we also recorded the temperature and we record for microbiological tests towards the vermicelli. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ed, for giving a great explanation. Now, I'm going to present to you about the GMP activity summary. The first element of GMP is receiving, storage, and distribution. So what does it mean by this? It means that the food supplier of raw materials has the license to prove the safety of product. It means also that the inspection is done on the sampling of product. The raw materials are stored in the appropriate storage area. All of the products that have received will be recorded. During the distribution, food rotation should be done. The first product in is should to be the first one will be out because it is to ensure that no food overstays in storage. The second element is water, ice, and steam. So what does it mean of this? It means that the potable water used in the food handling and processing, it has the availability of water filtration in the factory. The filter maintenance result will be recorded. and the water storage tanks are cleaned periodically and was recorded. Non-potable water is used for cleaning and sanitation. The non-potable water pipe will be clearly distinguished from the potable water pipe and it is not connected. So we're gonna do the last elements of the main point of the GMP is personal hygiene. So we're gonna go deeply about this. It means that all of the operators must wear a proper dress code before they will be entering into the food handling area. Next, it means that the operators must wash their hand every time when they are in contact with food materials. It also means that hairnet and coat will be provided for the visitor before they enter in the production area. The smoking is forbidden in the food handling environment, and the changing room, hand wash and toilets are being provided daily sufficiently. Last but not least, let's go through about the list of documentation. Firstly, we should know the documentation of raw material, ingredients and product contact materials. Next is characteristic of end product. The intended use of end product is also important for us to document it before we're gonna sell to the customer. Next is the flow diagram for product or process categories. The description of process steps and also control measure. Next is the methodology and parameters that used for selection of control measure. This is really important for us to control our product. Next, the records of temperature log. In addition, SOP for records control. SOP is really important for us to be when we want to control our own product so that we can change the parameters, because when we change the parameters itself, it can become the different product that we gonna produce the different outcome, the different parameters that we should change. So it is really important for us to know the SOP for records control. The next is the records of operational PRP monitoring. Monitoring is also very important in our product. And we should know the verification result and also records of internal audits and verification activities.